in Gujarat, for which the Gujarat also should be proud of, and that is why he said that the Gujarat government has given the order of 1 lakh copies of the book Swami Vivekananda in Gujarat, which will be distributed among the students and schools, colleges and all the places. He said that Swami Vivekananda's thoughts are unique in the sense that they are not sectarian. He was very broad-minded. He talked about harmony of religions, and that is why, because his thoughts were humanitarian, because that touched the whole of humanity, not one particular sect or one particular religion or one particular country. That is why he got so much success in the World Parliament of Religions held in Chicago in 1893, and he is so relevant even today that even today we are talking about it. And he said that I am sure even after 111 years of his passing away, the whole world is talking about it, and his contribution to the interfaith harmony is so great, is so relevant, that I am sure even after 1000 years, Swami Vivekananda will be relevant. He also talked about the attitude of service to humanity, which was the main central message of Swami Vivekananda. He said, first worship the God in human beings. Then you worship the God in temple, churches and mosques. That message of serving humanity, serving God in human beings, of the living God, that is very important today when we have a lot of poverty, a lot of problems in the nation, in the world. Only by implementing the message of Swami Vivekananda of serving humanity, we will be able to solve all these problems, and that is why he is very relevant. He said that Dr. Kalam is going to talk after a few minutes here on this platform. Even scientists like Dr. Kalam are getting interested in Swami Vivekananda. That shows Swami Vivekananda's message was not only a typical religious, but he talked about harmonizing science and spirituality, and that is why even scientists like Dr. Kalam are accepting Swami Vivekananda's message and also talking about it. Then he said that government of Gujarat handed over the bungalow in which Swami Vivekananda stayed in Vadodara. Why? Because by becoming a memorial, many other activities will come forward and the people will get the inspiring message of Swami Vivekananda, and that has really happened. He also talked how the historic Bhojeshwar bungalow in which Swami stayed, where he studied the Sanskrit and also he learned French. He stayed for a long time in Porbandar. The same bungalow was also handed over by the government of Gujarat in 1997 to Ramakrishna Mission. That shows the interest of Gujarat government in popularizing the message of Swami Vivekananda, which is so relevant for the humanity. Then he said that Swamiji's message is of spirituality, and he talked about the spreading of good thoughts. That is why government of Gujarat took up a very unique scheme, Vache Gujarat. Let the whole of Gujarat read. And he said that so many books, about 50 lakhs of books were read during 1 year in Gujarat. 50 lakhs of books were read because the government of Gujarat made this scheme that the students should read the books. And this is also a great thing that out of these 50 lakhs of books, 2 books were read in large number. One was the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi, another was the book of Swami Vivekananda. And so, Sri Nitin Bhai Patel said that the government of Gujarat is taking up the message of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda said, India's culture is basically a spiritual culture. The whole world is in need of it. The Gujarat government is trying to integrate this culture, spiritual culture, in the education system, also in its various activities, in trying to spread the message of Indian spiritual culture, of humanity, of interreligious understanding, of the service to whole of humanity. These are the ideas government of Gujarat is trying to implement, and he also wished and expressed the feeling that this Vadodara is called a city of culture, Sanskar Nagari, and I am sure this International Youth Conference will be a very important milestone in increasing the status of this Vadodara city as regards cultural city. Thank you very much.
Now we come to the conclusion of this session. Revered Swami Sarvasthaji Maharaj, President Ramakrishna Ashrama Rajkot, will now propose a vote of thanks.
Namaste Atirajaya Vivekananda Sure Satchit Sukaswarupaya Swami Namaste. Revered Swami Suitanji Maharaj, Shri Nitin Bhai, Shri Balakrishna Shukla Ji, Shri Bhagyesh Bhai, Gaurajika Shubhatma Prana Ji, Swami Nikhileshwaran Ji, Swami Atma Deepanand Ji, other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and delegates from all over the world who have come here to pay their homage to Swami Vivekananda on his 150th birth anniversary. At the outset, I would express my heartfelt thanks and pranams at the holy feet of the Revered Swami Suitanji Maharaj, who is the General Secretary of the Worldwide Ramakrishna Mahaprabhu Mission. He has come here all the way for a day to be with us and inspire the youth who have gathered from all over the country as well as abroad on the message, life and message of Swamiji on this auspicious occasion. I am also grateful to all the representatives of the government of Gujarat, especially the chief guest, Shri Nitin Bhai Patel, Finance Minister, who has in his words expressed the role played by Swamiji in the global scenario. I express my gratitude to Sri Balakrishna Shukla Ji, MP of Vadodara, Sri Bhagyesh Bhai Jha, Secretary of Youth and Sports, and convener of this 150th birth anniversary celebrations of Swamiji across Gujarat.
The young women and men participating in the International Youth Conference, which marks the 150th anniversary of the birth of Swami Vivekananda. In his speech to open the World Parliament of Religions in 1893, Swami Vivekananda said, "I hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honor of this convention may be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions with the sword or with the pen, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons winding their way to the same goal." A similar spirit of humanism guides UNESCO to protect human rights and dignity, to recognize diversity as a source of strength, to build new bridges of dialogue on the basis of respect and equality. With Swami Vivekananda, UNESCO believes in a humanity that is united by a common heritage and shared values. This is why UNESCO is pleased to be associated with the 150th anniversary of the birth of this great philosopher, spiritual thinker, and humanist. These messages are especially important today, at a time when societies are increasingly connected and diverse. More than ever, we need greater engagement by all young women and men in the decisions that shape their future. We need the leadership of young people to reach across divides, to promote tolerance and respect, to build more just and inclusive societies. Peace is a culture that must be carried forward every day by each of us. This is Swami Vivekananda's message, and it stands at the heart of UNESCO's mandate. In this spirit, I wish to thank every participant in this International Youth Conference for their engagement.
Oh, I'm very excited to go to the Himalayas.
It will be extremely enjoyable to carry on activities. That place has been specially selected for disciples coming from Western countries.
But Swamiji, I am going to stay here with you only.
Well, now that many other people are also joining us. We will have to organize the accommodation and other needs of people.
Swami, are you ready? Okay, so here is Swami Vivekananda from India. Sisters and brothers of America, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have accorded on us. I thank you in the name of the most ancient order of the monks in the world. I thank you in the name of the mother of all religions. And I thank you in the name of millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects. I'm proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal tolerance, but we accept all religions as true. I'm proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth.
What thou, if love itself doth fail, thy fragrance strewed in vain? What thou, if bad over good prevail, and vice over virtue reign? Change not thy nature, gentle bloom, thou violet, sweet and pure, but ever pour thy sweet perfume, unasked, unstinted, sure.
At the World Parliament of Religions in 1893, Swami Vivekananda had tried to explain the reason of disagreement between each other and different sects and religions. Here is the story of a frog told by Swamiji to illustrate the point why we disagreed. A frog lived in a well. It had lived there for a long time. One day, another frog that lived in the sea came and fell into the well. "Where are you from?" asked the frog of the well. "I am from the sea." "The sea? How big is that?"
This is the way to success. And this is the way great spiritual giants are produced. Doing is very good, but that comes from thinking. Fill the brain, therefore, with high thoughts and higher ideals. Place them day and night before you, and out of it will come great work. The aim of education is to make the man grow. The man who influences, who throws his magic, as it were, upon his fellow beings, is a dynamo of power. And when that man is ready, he can do anything and everything he likes.